Hello everyone. Today we shall see how to use the group function. Okay, I'll add the step. We have this table. I'll try to group and see the location wise sales. Okay, I'll type table dot group. I'll open the parenthesis. Here you could see that in the first parameter we have to provide table. Okay, I'll type hash changer type. I'll put a comma. Here in the key as any, I have to type location. Okay, I'll put a comma. In the aggregated columns as list, I'll open the list which is curly braces. Okay, I'll type total sales which I have to provide the column name. I'll put a comma. Okay, here you have to write the function where it could sum up the values. I'll type each list dot sum. I'll open the parenthesis. I'll provide the column name which is sales in square brackets. Okay, the first parameter we have provided the sale like a table to in order to calculate the sales, and in the second parameter I have provided the location based on which I have to extract the sum, and I have provided the column name, new column name, and this is the function where it applies in the each and every row. As soon as I click here you could see that my location wise sales is now available where table.group function worked. Okay, this is how we use table.group using these three parameters. Let us see how to use other functions, which is transform rows. Okay, I have this table where I wanted to transform these rows into a list. I'll add a new step. Okay, I'll type table dot transform rows. I'll open the parenthesis. I'll provide the table name which is custom one. You could see in the like previous step in the applied steps. I'll put I'll put a comma. I have to provide the transform as a function. So here I would like to do the simple transformation, like I'll type each country. Okay, this is like general transformation where I could convert this into list. Here you could see now the table values are now each value is converted into a list. This is how we use transform rows. In the transform functions you could use multiple functions and explore further. Here I have like three columns where ID column and sales column are in text format. Even name column is in text format. Suppose that I want to change the data type, I could change it easily, but I'll show you how to use the mQuery function. I'll type table dot transform column types. I'll open the parenthesis. Here you could provide the table as table which is my source. Okay, I'll type source which is my previous step in applied steps. I'll put a comma. Here you could see the type transformations. I have to provide it in a list. So I'll type curly braces. I'll hit shift enter. Once you hit shift enter, here you could see that I have my cursor in the second line. Okay, I'll again open the curly braces. I'll type the first column name which is ID. I'll put a comma. In order to change it to int is like a whole number, I have int 64 dot type. Okay. After the curly braces, I'll put a comma. Shift enter. I'll open the curly brace again. I'll give the second column name. I have to convert this into text type. I'll type text. After the curly brace, I'll put a comma, shift enter. The third column is my sales column. Okay, I have to convert that into int 64 dot type. Make sure that you use the inverted commas properly. And once I type these columns and their respective data types, I'll click over here. As soon as I click over there, you could see the changes taken place. Transform column types helps us to change the data types of the respective columns into either type text or int64 dot type, or you could explore even other data types based on the data present. Let us move on to the other function where I could show you how to transform columns. Here I have some basic columns where I have few numbers in two columns. I'll add a step. I'll type table dot transform columns. I'll open the parenthesis. Here you could provide the table. My table is source. I'll put a comma. Here you have to provide the transform operations as list. I'll open the curly braces. I have to transform the B column. Okay, suppose that I want to add number 5 for each and every value. I'll put a comma. Here I'll type each, and suppose that I want to convert this into text. I'll use text dot from, and for each value I'll put underscore. I'll write +5. Okay, this is a simple function where I have to make the change for each and every value, add 5 and then convert to text. I'll click here. Here you could see that it has added 5 and then it has converted to text. Suppose that I have these values and I want to convert it into number where I have currently text. I'll type comma over here. Here you could see that this is the default transformation which I have. I'll type number dot from text. This could help me convert these numbers from text to the number. Here you could see that it has changed to decimal number. This is how we transform columns using the table dot transform columns function. Suppose that I have this column which is grouped. Okay, I'll show you how to transpose. I'll duplicate this table. Okay, here I have duplicated the table. I'll add a new step. I'll type table dot transpose. I'll open the parenthesis and provide the previous step which I have, this table step. So I'll type hash custom 1. Once I click over here, here you could see that my rows has changed to columns and columns has changed to rows. You could even promote the headers of this table and then utilize it. This is how we group the values, and I have shown you how to transform rows, how to transform columns, and how to transform the data types, and even how to transpose. This is all for now. Thank you for watching, and we shall meet in the next video.